are frequently described as either left brain logical thinkers or right brain imaginative thinkers. In reality, things are not quite that simple, but nonetheless, each of us does have a natural bias in the parts of the brain we most frequently use. The difference with creative people is that they are able to access all parts of their brain as needed. That's because the most innovative solutions come from a combination of many different types of thinking. Try this well-known test to identify if you have a particular bias. In the next frame, we'll show you 7 words. As soon as they appear, read them out aloud as fast as possible. Now, let's show you those 7 words again. But this time when they appear, say the colours of the letters instead of the words aloud as fast as possible. Which one was more difficult? The colours, right? You just experienced what is known as the Stroop effect. Most of us have no trouble reading the words because our education focuses on exercising that part of the brain that identifies facts. But we struggle to say the colours because that part of our brain often gets less exercise. The more developed reading part of our brain overwrites the less developed visual creative side. Our brain is like a muscle which gets stronger with use, but when we keep using just the parts we feel comfortable with, the other parts of our brain tend to get weaker. When someone throws you a ball, you will most likely catch it instinctively with the hand you have used all your life, strengthening the neural pathways that make that your dominant hand. But each catch with your dominant hand is an experience lost for your other hand. While that's not a problem for a casual weekend game, what about when someone throws you a problem at work? If your natural bias catches this problem in the dominant part of your brain, that means you might only be using a portion of your brain power, and therefore accessing only a fraction of all possible solutions. To access many parts of the brain, we need to demonstrate flexibility, which, as the Torrance test shows, is one of the key attributes of creative people. Flexibility is the skill that allows us to see problems from different perspectives, from outside the box. The good news is that practicing creative thinking skills can actually change how your brain responds at a neurological level. Creative people have actually learned how to marshal their brain power in multilateral mode, consciously choosing both logical and intuitive solutions. For instance, mathematicians, dancers, and jazz musicians have all been shown to have the ability to switch between different brain functions quicker than most, and this allows them to express themselves both technically and creatively at the same time. The skill of accessing all parts of the brain is about knowing first what your natural brain dominance is, and then knowing when to switch. It involves looking at the problem from all sides, taking you outside the box and outside your comfort zone.